What's up, guys? Travis with Rotor Lines Customs, and today we're putting a trunk floor in Dave's coupe, and we're getting the front end together. I got the ass end up in the air. It's had a chain tied to the rumble brackets just to lift the back end up to expose where I cut out, so I get room to tack and stuff. I cut out these strips 1.5 inch by 22 inches. I'll start on this edge, then I'll bend it to there, and then bend it around this corner here. Then I'll clean everything up and tack it in place. Little pieces bent up. Still should cut the other side, it's a little long. Slips right in there. Just kind of give it a few tacks, and then I'll well, I gotta clean up all the rust on the sub rails, but I'll clean that up, give it a few tacks, move to the other side, do the same thing, make sure it still fits, then bring it back up and fully weld it. Then that's all set, and now I need to put it back down and make a cover for that rear cross member. That's welded in. Now I'm going to drop this thing down and start making the sheet metal to cover the rear cross member. So I made this piece, if you can tell, out of a scrap piece I had, just so I can get the shape. So this flange is going to rest on that flange, and that flange is going to go under there and, let's see, get bolted in through those holes. And I can either throw bolts in those holes or rivet it, and that'll give me clearance on the frame there. I can put a little piece of rubber or whatever I need to right there. So this needs to be 42 inches long. Unfortunately, the pieces I fit in my car are 48 by 24, and I need like 26 inches this way. I can't bend a 42-inch piece on my brake anyway, so I think I'm just gonna go down to the steel supply place, see if they can't whip me up one of these real quick, 42 inches wide, and I'll have my piece I can work from, because that's in between that piece I made and, whoops, that piece I made. So it'll fully cover this whole opening. I'll have to do a little funky trimming in the corners, but at least it'll give me extra material to work with. Alright, so as you guys probably know if you've worked on these old Fords before, the wishbone and the axle get stuck together. The perch pins, these guys right here, they get frozen in, and you need to heat them out. You need to use a bunch of heat. get the thing red hot and smash on it. You guys from the West Coast probably don't know about that part, but East Coast cars, man. But I took the nuts off, which it took a lot of strength to break it, but once it broke, look at this. I haven't touched up the threads at all. I just took it off, and that was the first time you saw me just put that back on. Second time. Look at how easy that is. So I figured, let me just whack the axle a few times with a ball peen. Look at this. Look at that. It's coming right out. They're coming right out. I have never seen this. I know this car was clean, and I don't know if I showed you the body mount bolts, but they look pretty much brand new. This too. Look at this. Barely tapping that thing, and it's coming out. This is insane. Okay, so, well, yeah, I'm dumbfounded. I wish all these old cars came apart this easy. Look at this perch pin, guys. This thing's like brand new. There's no corrosion inside the axle at all. This is crazy. Same thing with the other side. Now I'm going to clean up that wishbone so it looks halfway decent and it's not all full of crap and dirt. So, yeah. Cue the time lapse. Alright, so I took his wheels off of this front end. I'm kind of disassembling it as much as I can or need to. I'm not going to disassemble all that, but took the spring off to get the wishbone, and I took the wheels off so it'd be easier to move everything around. I can just pick the front end up and not have to worry about the wheels on it. Look at how clean the front hubs are. The spindle nut is like brand new, just has a little bit of surface rust on it. So I don't know, if this car was definitely, it's clean. The body's definitely all original. There's no patches anywhere. Somebody definitely must have overhauled the underside of this car at one point, because there's no way this is factory. It's way too clean. Unless this car was literally never driven. Okay, so can't really see in here, but got that fitted in. I really just had to trim the corners where I put an angle on there. Alright, in there is the only place I had to really cut. Same with that corner. So right now I'm going to, I think, drill from underneath where the rivets were, those holes, and on this side I'm going to drill where these holes are on that flange and either bolt it on or cleco it for now. We'll see, but this piece worked out beautifully. Easy little cover. I don't remember if I showed you guys what I did there, but here's a sample I did, and I brought it to my steel place, and this is a sample they made, and the 42-inch long piece is now in the trunk. Kind of see it from there too. So let me get those holes drilled and that's secured in. This body's back down on the frame. Mock-up motor is in. Mock-up speed equipment is off. -1. I'll put it back on to make it look cool, but that's the only reason that's on there. So, trunk, pan, in. Just want to put little machine screws like they had before in this section. And I'll probably rivet those 4 Clecos. And I might add one in the center. Tim was kind enough to finish the job that I messed up, because he had the reamer. He let me borrow it just in case anything happened, something didn't fit right. So there's that. So I can put that front end mostly together. I'm pretty sure stock Model A stuff fits on those spindles, same taper. So because I don't think I'm putting backing plates on. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get going. Alright, so I'm gonna assemble this with some it's called Plasti Lube. We don't have the Zerk fittings yet, so I'm just gonna put something in here. Alright, start this off. And let me get the shims. Remember, one side either takes 2 shims or no shims. So let's see. Might be a 1 shimmer. I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah. Here we go. Nice. So let's go to the other side. The ball that was on here is factory Ford, which is pretty cool. It's still got the Ford script on it. We'll see if we can get this. I put some of that plastic lube in here too. Let's see. Might be a pain in the butt, actually. Alright, there it is. Cool. Alright, so after that rubber ball goes on, there's a kind of a clamshell that encapsulates it. And bolts go through it and through that bracket that's on the bottom of the transmission from that old Yankee Speed kit. So this is a Ford part. So you just gotta, if you have a stock Model A, you probably already have one of these, or if you have a Model A, you probably already have one of these. So this will bolt right up to that bracket, and you know, then the front end is attached from the wishbone. Then you slip this up into the spring pocket on the frame. You know, put your hubs and wheels on and you're cooking with grease, baby. Alright, so I put his Model A hubs and drums on here, no backing plates. When I took the hubs off, they're clean on the outside, they're just as clean on the inside, plus a couple cobwebs. So this was definitely rebuilt. All the bearings were new. There wasn't even any grease in the bearings. Someone just freshly assembled the front end with no grease. And they were brand new. Alright, so he definitely needs to drop his axle and he needs a drop leaf in the front, but, you know, it's together. This thing's looking pretty badass. I really can't wait to see Dave finish this thing and get it on the road. I think he's having Ronnie Roadster build him a flathead. I don't think it's going to be blown, but it's just going to be built by him. Because this is not his. This is mine just to use for mock-up, and I put my speed parts on it. There's going to be an update on his car once he gets closer, because we're good friends. So I'm going to go by his house and I'll make some update videos on this. This is not the last time you're going to see this car. Don't worry about that. You'll see it when it's finished. You'll see it when he's making progress on it. And since I'm going to make videos on this, this is going to push him to finish it fast. I'll also be chopping mine when I have the time. So it will look like this. I might go 4.5. Who knows? Might go a little more aggressive. I don't know. 4-inch looks so good. I might just do 4 inches. But, alright, enough rambling. Alright guys, that's it for this. I got the trunk done. I just bolted it in. I kind of want to make it removable so you can access any shocks he needs to in the rear. It'll be a lot easier if it's bolted in, and it makes it easier. So, that's going to stay bolted in. I have a front end mocked up just so we can roll it around. He'll be able to take it home like this. I just got to put the spring clamp right here on the front and rear. And that's it. That's really only fab work I have to do on this. So he's going to take this home, gather some more parts, and if it comes to a point where it needs to come back here, I'll just bring it back here. But for now, this is as far as I'm taking it. I'm pretty happy with how it looks so far. It does look kind of goofy with front tires in the rear and like 19s in the front, just to get it rolling. So thank you guys for following along on this build. We have a quick roadster chop coming in this week, so it'll probably be on Sunday's video, at least a little update on what's going on. I cannot make it to Pine Tree Jamboree this year. I haven't made it last year either, but like I wanted to go, but I can't make it. I have too many things going on. You guys have fun up there. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. And all the support I've been getting. Comments are amazing. So keep it up, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you can win a shoebox, a custom shoebox. That's still going on, of course. It's only been a week. Should be getting that chassis up to my buddy Tim's house pretty soon. I think he's going to get that all squared away for me, so I can just focus on the body. Like always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. See you in the next video.